Hey everybody, Art Hoppy here with the Art of Real Estate team and Samson Properties, bringing you local real estate news, updates, and yes, even superstitions. This is the Northern Virginia Real Estate Market Pulse. So, if you needed any more evidence that we have entered into a much slower, much more balanced, much more sane real estate market, uh, what is old is new again, as they like to say. I've noticed in a few uh, cases that an old tactic is beginning to come back for some people who might be taking a little longer to sell their properties. And that is the practice which apparently began back in Europe hundreds of years ago, I'm told, of burying a statue of St. Joseph in the yard when you're trying to sell. Um, Interesting side note, St. Joseph was the patron saint of family and household needs. And when I was born, my middle name is Joseph. So maybe that was a precursor to what I would end up doing for a living. But nonetheless, I find this type of thing interesting, and not to take away from anyone who may take a more serious tact with this, but just how these things do kind of come up and at time to time when the market maybe is proving to be a little bit more difficult. What I do find, though, very funny is the debate, the ongoing and sometimes very vocal debate on how to go about burying your St. Joseph statue, which, by the way, you can get on eBay and Amazon or down at the Northern Virginia Real Estate Association store. And the debate is, well, first of all, do you bury the statue in the front yard or in the backyard? Do you bury the statue upright, or many people say upside down? Should the statue face the house or face away? So within all those various options, I don't think I have an answer to that. But apparently there are some people who feel very strongly one way or the other and will tell you that it worked 30 years ago when they sold a house in Poughkeepsie. But nonetheless, another final point with this is I'm told that basically once a house sells, that owner who used and buried their statue will typically dig that up, take it with them. That's supposed to, I guess, be a continuation of the good luck or the oversight of the patron saint. So anyways, again, I find sometimes things in our industry to be a little amusing or a little interesting, to say the least. And the return of St. Joseph statues, again, is just one more reason why I think we can all agree that we are in a much different market than we've been for the past many years. So anyways, hope you found this kind of interesting. Again, if you have questions about real estate, we're here to help. And we appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Have a great rest of your day.